Hello, I'm Sami Zaidan with the headlines here in Al Jazeera. Myanmar's pro-democracy leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been freed. The release has been welcomed around the world. Exiles in Britain gathered in a central London square to celebrate. Suu Kyi spent 15 of the last 21 years under house arrest because of her opposition to the country's military rule. Her lawyer, Jared Genser, says there is a danger she'll be rearrested.
There were no conditions imposed on her release. They did attempt to impose some conditions on her. She refused, and ultimately the junta relented and has let her go. At the same time, of course, we should recall she's been out 3 times previously, and she's then ultimately been rearrested when her activities have come up against junta objections. And so I would say that the international community is going to have to remain vigilant. Just because she is out doesn't mean she stays out. And I would also say that, frankly, at the very best, her release alone is merely a single step on the proverbial 1,000-mile journey.
In Afghanistan, at least 19 people have been killed in at least 2 attacks. NATO say 6 Taliban fighters were killed as they stormed a military base in Jalalabad. And a motorcycle bomb in Kunduz province killed at least 10 civilians. Al Jazeera's Sue Turton has more on the escalation of violence.
The threat of attacks had increased in the run-up to the Lisbon conference, where NATO leaders will be meeting from next Friday to discuss the transition of security from the coalition forces to the Afghan security forces from next summer.
Aid groups are appealing for urgent funding to combat a cholera outbreak in Haiti. It comes a day after the United Nations said the number of infected could hit 200,000. Around 800 people have already died from the waterborne disease. One official tells Al Jazeera it's now become a nationwide epidemic. At least 1,000 families have arrived in South Sudan from the country's north. It's part of a repatriation program ahead of January's referendum on independence. But Al Jazeera's Harry Mutasa found many returning southerners are stuck in temporary shelter with no help in rebuilding their lives.
Conditions are far from comfortable and people don't know how long they're going to be here. Many say they don't have enough money to go back to their villages.
And don't forget, you can watch all the news on Al Jazeera by heading to our website online, aljazeera.net/English. Just click on the Watch Now icon. Well, those are the headlines. I'm Sami Zaidan. Thanks for watching.